You really can't see the thread from the front.
Yeah.
So you really shouldn't worry about whether or not it matches.
Yeah.
Your phone makes the beep boop.
It did do the beep boop. My phone makes all the beep boops, which camera's on and live now.
Okay, hi.
Hey everyone! Yeah, so we're dealing with this garbage. If the audio pickup is not as well, let me know in the chat. I'll try to figure out as much as I can. As many of you know, I don't show my face because I try to let the character stand, but I figured this is a good enough of any reason to not only stream, but to try to show you the making and fixing process of all this garbage. So we'll see what we can do here. You'll see in the bottom section over here that I've actually got some fan art that I've gotten over the years and even some commission work there. So that's going. It actually even got some fursuit photos going too. But the mic that we got set up is actually down here. So if the
Frickle frack!
so if the audio seems a bit off, let me know and I can adjust it or mess with the levels. But I do have my big screen TV over there. I can see what you guys are messaging, but if my head's down, it's because I'm trying to focus on this. Do it. Let me see, where are you at?
I'm like right here, I'm trying to get the seam out. Like, I'm just trying to work one loop to the next. And it's...
Also, for those of you that are wondering, my friend is not a wolf nurse. My friend that I've got here, what do you want to do? Brandy?
Yeah, that's fine.
My friend here has been helping me out for the last, on and off for the last few weeks to try to fix Sigma. Her name is Brandy.
This is the back of my head. You're gonna get real used to it real fast.
So actually, the person that I've been telling you about over the last few weeks that I've been gaming with, Time. He's actually in the chat. So pretty much, I'm using this as an opportunity to hang out and chat with you guys, as well as have you guys ask questions about the entire making process of Sigma, since I'm already head deep into the waste and everything. I'm trying, but I can't find.
Like, well, I get it. If you pulled it out, like that's good enough. I'm just feeding.
The thing is that I didn't pull it out.
You didn't pull it out, did you? You just cut it and made a big hole. You little yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll start over. Time is the friend from Arizona.
Yes.
Arizona represent.
So Time actually knows Sky Captain, the blue.
Yeah, you've told me about Sky.
Yeah, I actually ended up getting a picture of her with her, and actually ended up shooting the breeze with her for a hot second when both of us were out of costume.
That's cool.
And that was at MFF just last year. So she actually knows Sky. She also knows telephone. Or he also knows telephone too.
Which one's
The angel dragon that squeaks and is adorable as shit. Yeah, that one. But there's also some secret fun time stuff. Sky is adorbs. Yes, Sky's absolutely hilarious. Oh god. She's got so many good photos of her pictures. But he also knows, if I'm remembering correctly, he knows telephone too. But there's something that you know about this too. But there's something happened regarding to a time that I actually got to meet telephone that I currently keep as kind of like a secret story, you know, for possibly sometime in the future, for some future interview or whatever when it eventually comes up. But
so that is the person. It's the same person.
Same person.
Okay.
If we're thinking of the same thing, but
yeah.
being semi-cryptic about it. Yeah, so Eno is the name of Telephone's maker.
That's what it is. Yeah.
But
okay.
one and the same. So yeah, this pretty much is a entire just like shoot questions, talk, shoot the shit. Let's say I feel like what I could do is adjust the camera and move it so that we can see the process, unless you want to rotate or move.
I'm ripping out a seam and a waist, and I've made a hole big enough to put my fist in. I've been at it for about 10 minutes now.
Actually, let me see if I can mess this up. You're all going on a journey.
Yay!
I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering.
No, quick, before we get Demon.
Oh shit, sorry.
We're gonna see if that fixed or adjusted.
It's just habit. I can't
The
help
music's
it.
so good!
My life is a John Hughes film, okay? That's all there is. And I need a musical number. Or,
Moving the mic. There might have been some feedback.
Oh, sorry.
No, not you. Just, I moved it.
My life is a John Hughes movie, and I need a musical number, or I will sue.
Okay, the chord's like going running right behind you, just so that you're aware.
Okay, I'm accidentally going to headbutt that at some point.
Yeah, at some point. Toss your video link to the main AZ fur. Oh my god, thank you, Time! You can move it into the main Arizona fur chat. So, we're currently dealing with some weird floof and alignment issues from the upper torso area to the waist. And things are really fucked up. So we're trying to fix this garbage. It is a hot mess.
You can say that because it's you.
I'm very much, well, the other thing is that I'm a hot mess in suit too, just because I'm a hotbox.
That is very true.
People think hotboxing with marijuana's a thing. No, hotboxing in a fursuit's an entirely different one.
Now I'm thinking of like what are the furries that are like half cyberpunk where they've got like the screen?
Protogens.
Protogens. Now I'm thinking of a protogen where he opens his mouth and like smoke comes out because he's hotboxing his helmet.
Oh! Oh, you're talking about like an actual...
Like an actual hotbox.
Hey, Foxy! A good day to you as well, I see. Again, if any of the audio levels are messed up, which I think they actually might be okay, but if for whatever reason they're off from like the music to the audio that from the voice, just let me know. but I had adjusted the camera so it's actually like on the suit as opposed to the back of my friend's head here.
Yes, please don't comment on how bald I am. I know already. Here, you can see what I'm doing. Nothing. The answer is I'm doing nothing.
Because this is the hip seam that we're screwing with right now.
Yeah, we're gonna unseam from the hip all the way probably to the flank. And we're gonna see if we can
You want me to go at it for a bit?
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm getting frustrated.
This is also why you need two people.
So one can seam rip while the other checks their phone.
Or, you know what? This might be a reinforcement section.
I don't think so.
Because I'll tell you that this is not all one thread the entire way through. I ran short.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so this might be a section where we might have to bust the thread and then re-attack.
That's fine. Busting the thread, I'm fine with. You don't need to.
Good thing. Knife.
Oh, can't be on TikTok. Gonna be demonetized. Well, not demonetized. You know.
Oh, boo! I hate that pun ticket.
Ooh, a pun?
Yeah.
Oh no, you.
Someone said it was
my phone.
buffering. Never mind, fixed it. That's not hotboxing regarding your Protogen comment. That's a short circuit. Some people are saying hi Saturn. Ticket said I've seen the inside of Sigma. It's an enigma. I'm like, I hate you and your puns.
That is a quality pun.
I
I'm
hate
not
it.
gonna lie.
I hate it. Don't encourage it. Don't encourage this. Am I in front of it?
It's all electronics can be a smoke machine if you operate them improperly enough.
Okay, that's kind of good. I'll give you that one.
I took an
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust it.
blah 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 blah.
Electronics.
I took an electronics lab in college, and one of the first things that we did was intentionally
Break shit.
intentionally fry a circuit so we knew what magic smoke smelled like.
I've never fried a circuit to know what magic smoke smells like, and I'm in the auto industry, which makes me upset.
Yeah. Well, I've never done it either,
The thing
except
is
for the
that
one time
everyone-
I was told to do it on purpose.
Well, the thing is that anytime I was ever in the auto industry, they're just like, oh, that's magic smoke, and I'm just like, it can't be because I did everything right. And then they realize, oh shit, Sigma did do it right. So I've never had a situation where I've had magic smoke. There's a part of me that wants to cause a situation so I know what magic smoke smells like.
Yeah, just buy words you can.
I mean, I still have the electronics for my joke costume that I've been trying to... Which the electronic fan situation is not going to work out for that costume.
No.
Yeah, no, they don't have enough power. I don't have enough room in the cauldron, so it's not going to freaking work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the blue LED, and I'm just going to use cardboard to put flames and just be done. Take a look. Oh god, that's terrible. Ticket goes, and I thought people couldn't publicly watch people perform surgery on pets anymore. Or rather, animals. Do you see where I'm looking at for the comments?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, come on.
You can watch surgery if it's floofy enough. It's like
Time is fantastic.
It's like stuffed animal surgery.
It's crafting.
Exactly. It's just very intense.
We're just furries, and we like making puns. We like making a lot of puns.
Yeah.
The furry fandom is full of dads.
Oh no.
At least those with dad jeans. Sponsored by Wrangler.
Or Lee's. But mostly Wranglers. My father owns 3 pairs of Wranglers.
Wranglers are like the dad jeans of the world.
They are.
They straight up are.
Levi's are the mom jeans. I watch enough fashion YouTube to know.
Oh no. Fashion tube.
Fashion tube, it's a thing.
Saturn, I saw your comment asking if I do much dancing anymore. The answer is no. I have not. God, I haven't touched that in
How long's it been?
a while. I want to say almost a year. Mainly that was.
I don't think it's been that long.
I'd have to go back and take a look. I know I didn't do it for a long time. The reason why I stopped was mainly because of. It's not okay. The main reason why I stopped is because finances. I was having to handle some bill situations for a while. But once the bill situation came under control, which it still kind of is in the air, yeah, I might do it a few more times before I leave my apartment in September, October timeframe.
Is that when you're like,
Yeah. I can't wait for my lease to be up. The living situation in the city that I'm at is absolute trash because in America we have taxes, we have federal taxes, we have state taxes, and then if you're in select stupid locations, you have city taxes, which is like the bottom tier in terms of like taxes of like how frequently does this happen? Not a lot. Having actual city taxes is very rare. At least in any location I've ever been to.
like, most of the...
Most of Michigan does not have taxes. There's like a list of like 5 cities that have it. And it's
Everywhere I've lived, there's been city taxes. That being said, I went to school in Flint, so...
Yeah.
Flint has city taxes. Auburn Hills has city taxes.
Dad jeans for the world, poor Wranglers. I love these guys. They're terrible. They're right up my alley. That's the problem. Where's the face reveal? No. No, that'll never happen. The thing is that the people that I trust get to see my face, and usually it's people that I'm very tight with, and I have a decent enough of amount of trust with them, but also it's usually very close friends in the local Michigan community. Like, there's a fair amount of people that don't know me, or if they do know what my face is, it's because they're catching me outside of suit and I have one of my badges on me. No, I got that. We're going all the way to the white, or we're going all the way to the black.
Go all the way to the tail hole. So do you want to work from the tail hole? That way we can do that one.
We're gonna do this in tandem.
Ha ha! Oh, joke. Dirty joke. Can't make dirty joke.
It's there. It's insinuated. Everyone that's in that's commenting, I know is at least above 21, or actually they're all above 18.
Any child lurkers out there?
Oh, time. Why you gotta be like that? No. What you mean, like subscribers or people that watch?
Lurkers. Oh god, no. Lurkers is a thing that I've it's like a Reddit thing where like you have a Reddit account and you frequent a board but you never post on it. And
yeah.
So there's a expression, long time lurker, first time poster. We're not going to talk about where I know this expression from because.
And we can leave it at that.
Yeah.
Moving on. Segue.
If you know, you know.
If you don't know, don't worry about it. But yeah, I've seen something of the capacity where it's just like long-time listener, like first-time caller type of thing, like for radio shows. It's very common in that capacity. Oh my god.
I'm a hardcore lurker. I'm like, I exist here and I will watch everything happen. But like,
I will watch this dumpster fire.
I do not like have an internet social media presence.
No.
I'm an in-person kind of person, and so like I'm just like, no, I don't want to share my secrets with people on the internet unless I can do it through a webcam.
Time said only some people are ugly enough to have nothing to lose with face reveals. Proceeds to face reveal. Because the thing is that Time's on Twitch. That's his main platform, and he has gone ahead and.
Right, bitch, you're gonna do what you told her. Sorry.
We like talking to inanimate objects here. Time's on Twitch, and a lot of his initial streams were with Facecam, and then he got FaceRig.
What is FaceRig?
FaceRig is a program that you can buy on Steam where it uses a webcam and tracks your facial movements, and you can actually use various avatars or animal avatars or World of Warcraft avatars, and the list goes on.
Sorry.
or just create your own. So he actually commissioned someone after he got FaceRig to make his persona into a FaceRig avatar. So now he doesn't have his face anymore on camera, but he has his character, and the program uses your webcam to track facial movements. And
That's really handy. That's neat.
Yeah, I actually I was gifted some money, and I wanna get FaceRig.
That is definitely what you should do, especially if you can get a.
I'm waiting to see when it goes on sale.
Yeah, especially if you can get someone to like rig you up a Sigma
character.
face. Yeah, a character
Yeah.
face. Thank you.
Yeah, I really want to make that happen. So, Time, you might have a fellow face rig avatar friend. Time's not ugly, we just joke around sometimes. Daniel in the chat was at Anthro Northeast last month, had a great time there. It's here once a month and hoping to go again in the future. Oh, or at least I'm guessing that's A&E, that's Anthro Northeast. I'm not terribly familiar with A&E actually. If you want to go into the chat a little bit and actually like elaborate on that, I would love to see it. But I'm not familiar with that. I'm guessing that. Yeah, Ticket. Well, the other thing is, you also knew me outside of the suit as well, because we had chatted via Telegram for a little bit, and then you would put in a word for me, and that's how I got into Motor City FurCon staff. But we can leave that there and not go into the rabbit hole of staff interactions there, just because that's still inside the 2-year time frame that I was employed there, that I'm still a part of staff there, and I like following Alkali, pretty much most furry community members. Rule of thumb of if it happened inside 2 years, you can't speak of it.
Sigma is what we affectionately refer to as lawful stupid.
Hey, so I
The letter of
plenty.
the law is what matters.
Here's the thing. I've used the letter of the law multiple times, and it has gotten me out of trouble a lot at my job. And it is pretty freaking amazing what I've gotten away with. And also,
It's almost a damn shame you went into automotive. You would probably make a very interesting lawyer.
oh no, someone who could rival Boozy. Boozy Badger is a notable Midwest Michigan furry lawyer.
Oh my goodness.
The
I
thing
now have
is-
to ask my lawyer friends if they know him.
Midwest furry lawyer,
Okay, that's
not
fair.
Michigan specific.
Frickin' A, I'm gonna have to get all up in this business, so super hoping that you guys like my neck fat, because you're gonna get real close to it.
Nah, it's not on there too much.
You're supposed to say nice things, Sig, like, you don't have neck fat.
No, I'm honestly looking on there. I'm just like, there is nothing there, and even then, that aside, I honestly don't think you have any. I've never been like, hey.
I bought anti-aging wrinkle cream for the first time the other day.
Oh no, you're caving in.
So
How does that make you feel?
my friend had a beautiful theory that we joked about, and that was when he turned 25. I think it was when he turned 25. No, it was when he turned 27, which is how old I am. He made the joke that if he wasn't getting any wrinkles yet, and so if he put on anti-wrinkle cream, it would just make him age backwards. And so by the time he turned 30, he would look like he was 25 again. So that's what I'm going for.
Time, I saw your comment. Yeah, when I do get face rig, I'll get in touch with you so that we could get in touch with, or you could get me in touch with your contact to get the avatar made. Do it! Kill with fire. Looks like the gentleman's name was Wolfie Roxas. I've seen the name slung around a few times. Oh god. Ticket's asking if you're going to see me this weekend or if I'm a Corona canceller. I may or may not be there. Not because of coronavirus or any of that other garbage, but I've got some other personal endeavors that I need to handle first. Fixing the fursuit is one of them, but that isn't a reason why I would not be going. I've got other personal garbage that I have to deal with that I will not.
Ow!
You okay?
I'm trying to tear this thread, and it's going to tear me instead.
Physics. But I've got other personal stuff that I need to handle first regarding that. So I might be there. I can't make any guarantees. Yes. It's usually Saturdays, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly. The Fur Bowls here are on Saturday. But I also want to address the fursuit situation.
That's fair. Take some time on
Yeah. Well,
hang
we'll
out.
put it this way. I'm not canceling because I'm not a canceler because of coronavirus, but with it being so close to con, the last thing that I need is getting sick of not only just that, not getting sick of any kind or running the risk of coming across it, because if that happens, my job will not be happy, and I've already had to deal with them twice today in that capacity regarding the virus. So I'm really not going to run that gambit. So that is the closest answer that I can give you at this point, Ticket. Call me Cyber Sig. Lawful stupid, I'm stealing the hell out of that.
You can have it.
So, to explain for those of you that might not be D&D inclined.
If you're not D&D inclined, fix yourself.
So what is lawful stupid again on the chart?
So there's
It's true neutral?
no. So okay. So there are two axes, and there's lawful neutral, which is the vertical axis, and then there is no, it's lawful chaotic. God damn it.
Isn't it chaotic lawful?
No. So top level is lawful, then you have neutral.
Lawful, not neutral, chaotic.
And then from
you
left
have
to
good
right,
neutral,
it's
good neutral.
yes,
evil.
it's good, neutral, evil, or whatever. It might be. Fuck, I don't even remember anymore. Okay, it's fucking nine squares.
No, but that's accurate. I know it's good to evil going down.
Okay, it's good to evil going down,
Yeah,
and then it's lawful, neutral, chaotic.
Yes.
Okay. The point is that lawful stupid follows one of two rules, and it's usually lawful neutral, and it's I don't care what the meaning of the law is the law, and think Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Never seen it.
Okay, fix yourself.
For everyone else, thank Frollo from Hunchback.
Kind of like that, where it's just like, the law is the law, and it doesn't matter if I'm fucking evil. Like, the law is the law. But lawful stupid can also just refer to people who are like, I'm gonna take the law, and I'm just gonna, follow it real close to the letter, but get into as much trouble as possible.
Or using the letter of the law to your advantage.
You're okay? Just pricked your...
Yep.
Yes, which is what you have a tendency to do.
Yes, and it's amazing.
If you ever get into a fight with somebody over semantics, that's lawful stupid.
So you got in a fight with someone that's lawful stupid. Someone said blood, sweat, and tears. Yes. All right. Some serious questions. How old is Sigma suit? So Sigma, the suit. 2017 Motor City FurCon was when I debuted it. Because 2016 was when I went there as just an attendee for the first time. And then I finished the fursuit literally the day before Motor City FurCon 2017. So 2017, 2018, 2019, this will be 2020. No, 17 to 18, 18, 19, 19 to 20. So it'll be 3 years.
I met you in 18? Did I meet you in 18? Because Sigma was definitely, the suit was definitely done when I met you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The suit was done in 17. So you met me when the suit was already completed.
Okay.
So the suit was completed for a year at that point.
Alright. I just wasn't sure if it was 18.
So this, after I make these adjustments, I might have this version of Sigma and the suit probably for another year or two, and then this suit is going to get destroyed and used as a template for an update for Sigma 2.0. How many repairs has it required over its lifetime?
This is the first time we're touching it, isn't it?
Yeah, first time this thing's been touched.
That being said,
In terms of repairs.
that being said, he's got a few holes in him.
Yeah, we had a few holes. But yeah, this is the first time that Sigma's being modified or repaired. But I do know that after this repair set, I am completely undoing Sigma, and I'm going to use all the different pieces, tweak them a bit, and I'm going to completely remake him out of a different fur. Not going to be as shag, so I don't have to deal with that garbage anymore. It should make cleaning him a lot easier. It should make him looking clean a lot easier. And I was sold on the fur that I wanted to use because one of my friends, Game Over, who's an artist and suit maker, or kind of suit maker, more artist, she has gone ahead and made a modification to her suit and uses this other fur, and I love it. So I'm...
Did you shave him? You made him too?
Yeah, I shaved him when I made him. I haven't done any shaving since. I'm finding out that this actually looks easier. Just a slight separation, turn it inside out, you see the thread, and you find it, pull it.
It depends on where you're at with the...
So this really is the only repair that Sigma has undergone. Now I am going to make a 2.0-ish, because there's going to be an entire new suit and head to go with it, but I'm also going to be making a whole new separate fursuit head that I can wear as a partial, because I actually have, and I've showed it on my stream before, but I actually have a resin mask, and I've got all the parts, I just don't have the fur, and I haven't done the deconstruction to actually make the resin head. So I'm going to have a resin head, and then I'm also going to have a foam head, so I have some options in terms of what I want to wear when I'm doing the suit.
What is a resin?
What is?
Yeah, what's a resin?
Behind you. Top shelf.
Oh! Oh, okay.
I'm either going to use it for Sigma or I might use it for a separate character, but I'm currently on the fence with that. But that is the long answer to your question. I need to get up and I need to mess with the scroll of the chat because I do not know where we're at. I lost it.
That's fair. Losing the plot, your specialty.
Saturn and Quint, two suits that Saturn has, both got washes today, or this week, sorry. Brushing the suit and letting the air dry out. Totally get you, respect your candor. That was Ticket. Good and evil, lawful and chaotic, so we were talking about it, right? So north, south, east, and west. Lost it. Neutral is in between alignment, not a serious question. Not a serious question. Being a wolf, do you a woo? So,
all the goddamn time.
I do not. That is actually a lie.
Only ironically.
Yes. The thing that I do all the time is I dab, but I don't do it because I've got even the picture. It's up right now. I dab, but I don't dab because I think it's cool. I dab because it's stupid, and that is the humor in it.
Which is also why you woo-woo.
No, I don't woo. Yes, I do check the chat.
He's not muzzle deep in fur.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't feel my toes.
I can't feel my face when I'm
With you.
And gotta be careful of Demon.
Yeah.
You got it from there?
Yeah, I got it. I can finish it up if you want to pay attention to them. Oh, I can't feel
No,
them.
I don't want to pay attention.
Oh, alright. Well,
All
that's rude. Also, please put the box cutter back in the sheath. You
Uncivilized psycho.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations.
I love that one.
It's a good one.
We're taking you guys on a ride. I'm moving you back a little bit. No! Damn it.
Why?
Why you like this?
Oh, why?
I'm busy working on fixing the camera angle so you can see a little bit more than just the up closeness.
This is what the inside of a woo boy looks like.
Boyo.
Boyo is like a quality nickname, BT Dubs.
I do like it.
Literally though, every time I say it, I think of, okay, I'm about to like
Saturn, I might be too old. I have no idea what you're referring to. Human gloves? Go get it. My okay boomerness might be showing. I'm not a boomer, but I'm just clarifying for the record.
I can't feel that foot. It's gone. Oh god.
Human gloves are great. Opposable thumbs and everything. Oh, I think they're just getting to the joke of like if you're furry inside and you're wearing like a human suit.
Ah, I
As
too
opposed to
wear a
thumbs.
flesh vehicle.
Also known as a skin suit. Not to be mistaken for a skin flute. And
You
we're
said
gonna leave
no
that.
dirty jokes!
No. Only for those that understand it. Saturn's 30. He's a gray muzzle. I'm 28. I'm not quite yet there.
Oh, come on.
Do it.
I had a thought. I don't remember what it was. Ow! I'm okay. No. I have control issues, and you've let me participate, which means I have to finish it.
And this is one of the reasons why I like having you around.
I really. It hurts.
You really got it.
No, like that's I was at the grocery store the other day, and you know when you go through the self-checkout lane, there's always that little partition thing that you can put up because I bought way too many groceries, and the two other people are gonna be able to ring out and pack up before I'm done.
Right.
I went to pick it up, and literally every time I pick it up to move it, like where it sits against the edge of the frame bites me, and so I took a chunk out of my finger. So that's what it is. But needless to say, it's still very angry looking.
Very mad.
Tis. So close.
Time I did see your comment, but I'm away from the computer, so I can't show your comment. It just says, "You damn kids." Because we're young.
How old is
Allegedly.
Time?
Time, you said you were like 33, 35 range, if I remember correctly.
Hot.
Dad lied. Behave yourself. I'm gonna put you in a kettle and cook
It's
you
the
like Hansel,
vegetables.
Hansel and Gretel style.
Does it still count as cannibalism if it's a furry? These are the important questions.
We need a poll, guys, and then I'm gonna defer to you. I have no answer for this one. This is gonna be an absolute mad cluster.
Oh.
This. Just
Yeah, we're
it's gonna be mad cluster to get that fixed.
Yep. Also, I hope you're all excited about me touching Sigma's butt, because it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, eventually. They're asking the question again. Cannibalism. Is eating furries cannibalism?
Yes, does it still count as cannibalism if you're eating a furry? Like, okay, let me phrase. If I am eating a furry, as a non-furry, if I am eating a furry, does it count as cannibalism?
These are the important questions of our time.
For the record, out of suit, because I don't want fur in my mouth.
That's called floss. Doing another adjustment because
my
it's
God.
bothering me, and my OCD is gonna eat me alive. Guess I just read. Fight me. Ugh. Seeing if I can put this in such a position that. Ah, yes,
Perfecto.
better.
Oh, hello, my entire body.
Love you. Don't hate me.
No, you're fine. You asked me if it was okay if we did this, and so I intentionally wore a cute outfit. I'm gonna boop you on the butt though. I even actually intentionally wore something that I could reasonably get fuzzies all over and it wouldn't be terrible.
That is where probably the white helped you the most.
All my white fuzzy sweater is
Oh shit.
What did
Damn
you do?
Some- I can't see the chat because my windows are overlaid incorrectly. Saturn says he touched the butt. Why would you eat a furry? Because they taste adorable, says Time. That's not mummy dust time. Probably just your jacket from freezing our butts off at Pioneer Park for my birthday. In joke, because Saturn is also an Arizona fur. Also, you're in Arizona?
So I grew up on. Also, I have a problem with boundaries, so you're gonna learn a lot of cool information about me. I was born. Well, I was born in Florida, but I grew up on Luke Air Force Base in Glendale, Arizona, and I lived there until I was 12. Which is weird because you know me as being from Illinois.
I totally forgot about that, actually. Completely honest, I forgot.
But yeah, I grew up in Arizona, so, like, vibes.
YouTube, why are you like this?
Is it lagging or is it...
No, it said, YouTube is paused. Are you still watching? Yes, I am, YouTube. Leave me be. I'm using you for music purposes.
You are a channel that is literally called Copyright-Free Music. What do you think we're doing?
Yeah. You're currently trying to be semi-productive. Leave me be.
Thank you for finishing that off so we don't get copyright struck.
I saw Saturn. He left a comment in there saying cute plushie and fursuit head. Sigma's head is a big boy.
Oh, you big boy.
His head is thick.
You know what his ears always remind me of? Somebody back me up on this. Have you ever seen Fern Gully? Baddie's like giant wing ears. That's what they remind me of.
I haven't seen it, but it's not far off. But I know who you're talking about, and I can't argue that really. But yeah, the head is real big.
He's got a big schnozzle too. Glendale girl.
Yes. Saturn, born in Phoenix, raised in Mesa, moved to Gilbert East Mesa in 6th grade. You say cute plushie, so I have that. That's the older brother. Then I have the younger brother. So this was given to me by a friend/fan, and then this was given to me by a friend/fan. So really, it's more like they're distant cousins, distant brothers and sisters. That's a little bit more apt to the situation.
I have 3 stitches left. Oh my god. I promise I'm only a little crazy. Like a cute, flavorful kind of crazy, not like a... Take this needle. And not make threats on camera. That's what I'll do. Aha! You are weak. I've taken fencing lessons.
I see your pin is as big as mine. We're terrible human beings.
Yes, we are. Just a little bit.
I'm a furry. You accept furries. It comes with the territory.
Dude, furries are cool. I've never met a furry I didn't like.
X for doubt.
Okay, let me rephrase. All the furries that I've known were furries have been cool people. I'm sure I met some assholes who turned out to be furry. Can you let go of the string that I'm trying to pull?
I'm part cat deep down inside. String.
I probably met some assholes who turned out to be furries, but I didn't know they were furries, and they were not assholes because they were furries.
They were just assholes who happened to be furries.
Exactly, and I didn't even know about the furry part. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, all the furries I've met are cool. So,
Yes, DTE and every other associated email that I've been getting so far. Yes, we know COVID-19. Calm your tits. I'm getting emails left and right from different businesses and organizations being like, "Be careful about COVID-19." Like, we know. It's like that moment.
We've probably gotten like so much overabundance of information about it, and there are probably still people out there who don't have any idea
Probably.
about what's going on, which is just staggering and terrifying. But if it can reach my mother and my father in podunk, then
BFE, as I refer to it.
that's also what I call it. Is that an Illinoisism?
No,
Okay.
I didn't hear about it until Michigan.
Really?
From my old girlfriend.
I didn't hear about it till Illinois. It was definitely not an Arizona thing. I don't know. Let's ask Time. Time, do you know what BFE is?
I might have told him in chat or in game at some point. Let's see if he remembers. That's the real question.
Is his memory any better than yours?
I don't know. He is older, so it might be going on him.
Sweet child, you have the worst memory of one of the other people. One of these. I'm sorry, we're not supposed to be airing Sigma's dirty laundry.
We're definitely in the dirty laundry, though.
Just like, Sigma is the dirty laundry.
Not entirely false. Because let me tell you, there's some...
Paul. Yeah, look at that.
Skin
Yeah.
Skin suit!
Ow! Oh shit, it's in my hair.
That would probably be the zipper.
Yes, it probably
No,
is.
it's not. No,
What
it's
is
not.
it? I don't know.
No.
Mistakes were made! We're good.
It was this. It was the ring.
Yeah, I felt
It was
it.
the what? The ring saw the opportunity and took that shit. Alright, let's let this bitch inside out and let's see where we need to fix shit.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Do you want to do it with the pads or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Yep. So you guys will also get a little bit of an idea as what it takes to get into this son of a bitch. Because my god is this entire endeavor. Because Time, I don't know about stopwatch, one of your suits, but god, this entire endeavor that I have to go through for this, it is a lot. Leave it at that. At least because this is digigrade. Alright, I need to get the pads. Entertain the plebs!
I was not told that I would have to. I don't even actually know what he said. Hi, we're here now.
Here comes Fit Boy! Fit Boy has arrived!
Time doesn't remember.
Mine's plantigrade. Yeah, I remember BFE. It's desperately checks Google.
Pillows!
Yes.
No, they're not. I mean,
Made a suit.
they're about as much pillows as my chunky thighs are, so no worries.
Mine's plantigrade. Pillows, yes. This
Plantigrade.
is
I don't even know. So what? Okay, what is? Oh, the what? Yeah. So digigrade is the brown thing, right?
the backwards joint.
Yeah.
Plantigrade is straight-legged.
But like, why? Why would you ever do that when you can have cool?
Because plantigrade is easy.
That's true, but cool ass thighs.
And they be thick.
I'm sorry, but like,
Digigrade suits are the fucking bomb.
they really are, and like. If, like, you look like you can crush a man's head between your thighs, like, why would you do anything else?
Walk? Outside of just crushing thighs, you can walk.
I guess. That sounds like,
Boring.
yeah, unnecessary. Sounds like a luxury.
Crushing hands.
I'm just saying,
Did I-
there are
did I-
videos on the internet of women crushing watermelons with their thighs, and,
Right?
It's-
We talked about this.
exactly.
We had an intervention episode about this.
You know what, I don't know if we need to go that far.
Alright, belts.
Come here, you're all crooked and shit.
Come where?
Why you gotta be mean to the feet like that? What'd they ever do to you?
That's not.
I wanna know. Does this Q&A work both ways? Can I ask the furry
Yeah.
continuum some questions as well?
Yes. Also, real quick before you do, Saturn, I I reject the notion in your latest comment. Wait, no, not. I'm not as cool as Sig. I reject that notion. I am not cool. I am a hot mess of memes and just being a hot clusterfuck.
Accurate.
Ah!
Oh god, what was that?
That's probably another scene. I was over here.
Can you make me? Oh god. Oh no, I don't know if that was a seam.
No, well, it was probably some of the stitching that led.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just worried.
Had to give a friend a stroke who did a lot of seamstress work.
don't actually know what I'm doing.
Back in
So
my
about
day.
no, never mind. We can't talk about this because
Off topic.
it's
Off topic.
yeah, off topic. Never mind. I will not pose my question. No, I can phrase it like kind of vaguely. Like no, okay, all right, no, never mind. Big furry energy. Oh, that's good. We're gonna use that.
Oh,
instead.
that's good. I like that. Other name Rivcon. What? GFE Big Furry Energy or the other name for Rivcon. I'm still hung up on what Rivcon is.
Is that one of the bad cons that we don't talk about?
I have no idea. All right, let's figure out this cluster.
All right, first of all, fix your thigh because that you shouldn't have a kneecap that big. Like
No, but that's where the break is. Set.
yeah, there. It should sit there. It should be a little higher than it was. Okay, I'm definitely gonna stab myself with this pin at some point.
Yeah, so you should probably take it out of your fucking mouth.
And put it in your head.
Ah!
Did you, Grady?
There, let's fix that situation. Let's do that one back, the other forward. That's that. So, I'm using the camera as a reference point. This side's high for that. This side isn't. Anything.
Okay, hold on. Stop looking like you're touching yourself.
Maybe one day Saturn 2 will be Digi. Digi's a fucking. It's a task.
Okay, I need you to square up with the camera, numbskull.
I'm backing up so like you can try to.
Oh my god, the two different things.
The one on the right. The
fucking
one on the
with me.
right is live,
Okay, and then there's
and
just
there's
a
a
lag.
slight delay on that one.
Okay. It doesn't feel slight. Is the audio laggy too?
No, audio is fine. What it is that in terms of the video feed and audio that shows up on the left screen, which is muted, it's off by like 5 seconds or so.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah, that was my phone. So really, the right side is what you want to pay attention to.
okay,
That
get
one.
your arms. Sorry. Get your like waist in your arms and okay, I'm gonna stand. You all get to see my butt, sorry.
So it's okay.
Why do you just have a white patch on your butt, by the way?
Oh, it's the loop around from the belly.
Okay, but like you don't like dome it or anything.
We'll put it this way.
Whatever.
I tried.
Look at the camera. Yeah, we're gonna have to go farther with this. How are you with this crooked? How did we let this get this out of hand?
Hey, I followed your directions.
You did follow my directions, and that
This
was
is-
your first mistake.
Yeah. The lesson learned in this stream: don't listen to women.
I will personally mob you, okay?
The camera's far enough back. Pretty much, she gave an amazing face. You can't see it.
Okay, so this is the bad side still.
Yeah, this is
Too
still.
much freaking...
Hang on.
We gotta bring...
Wait.
Look at that screen, because
Yeah,
it's
that's
live.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Right there. Like, unless I'm crazy. I mean.
No, like, that's good, but like, where is that?
Here, I'm moving this so that my arm's out of the picture. Set this up too, so that we're actually working with the full shish kebab. I think taking out a lot of those seams was a big fix that we ended up doing.
Yeah, I feel bad because I made you put it on in the first place. But here we are.
So,
Okay, I'm sorry,
Yes.
I'm touching your head. I know that's a no-no, but it's in the way.
oh no, you're good. Let's. This needs to come in
Yeah.
there.
So I think what we can do is we'll sew...
It's like we need to sew this in.
Yeah, maybe just fold it over a little.
Yeah.
Do it like that. Yeah, because I think with
Here, I'm gonna adjust this up more so we can see more. Because the bottom, in terms of the legs and everything, is actually kind of okay, but it's the top portion, that mesh, and the squaring camera.
okay. Yeah, I think that's a big part of what it was. Was just, I think this ended up too far out.
Binder clip.
Yeah. You have a weird. Your crotch looks weird.
Yeah, it's this side's high.
It's not even the height thing.
Whatever. Shut your mouth, woman.
I will punch you in the stomach, and they will watch, and we'll get. That's right.
Be nice.
Okay. Alright.
The back zipper is a pain in the ass, Saturn, but I got away with it because I took a lanyard. Kind of see it. I took a lanyard and I attached it to the zipper so I can actually do it by myself.
Right though, like the butt's weird, right? Like just the patch.
If I were to do like a little bit of gray like right there, make it look like a heart. Like honestly, that's what I was trying to go for when I originally made it, but it turned into its own like clusterfuck when we were trying to mesh everything together.
See, my thought was.
But that would actually be an easy enough of a fix.
Yeah, that would honestly be really simple,
Yeah.
especially because you make the zipper longer.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even need to do that. Literally, like where the hips are, right there. I would just because the light stops there.
Mm-hmm.
I would just need to do like a triangular piece cut out. I'd have to find some spare gray fur and bingo bango, we're done.
So okay, so assuming that we pull this in a little, okay.
Let me square the camera again.
How do you still understand?
You think?
Yes. Thick and thick. So if we pull, it's still a little weird. Here, I want it to be out more. And I'm wondering if
therein lies a partial issue though. If we square, if we flatten that out and take that out, you know that.
Okay.
If anything, this is normal. Like I would, if anything, I'd sit here and be like, let's take that in.
You want? So the thing is the fact that like.
But
This one.
let's fix this clusterfuck right now.
Okay. Well then, all right. We'll get out of the suit.
Well, we need to refigure out what the hell happened here. Saturn says, well, there's usually a tail covering the butt.
That's true. So this is your side seam. I think you need to pin it to this seam.
Figure out our seam situation.
Seam, I think.
Because
you
here's
do
the other
that.
thing that I did over here with the leg pad.
Uh-huh.
It sits there, I literally went, and that's where it sits on the live cam.
Oh, I like that. Definitely. I think that's what we need.
You get
That explains how the clusterfuck happened in the first place.
pin minus, or pin the tail on the Sigma.
Do you want the binder clip? I think the binder clip would be better. Because we can just leave the hole.
I don't want the binder clip to slip.
That's fair.
I would say this to there.
Alright. Think skinny thoughts.
180 pounds, 180 pounds, 180 pounds.
This is a
I
lot of
say-
layers of fur. I'm gonna stab myself. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab myself. Somebody gonna get stabbed.
I've been stabbed enough as it is, like the last 2 weeks or so. Like I've gotten blood drawn like 4 times.
Points for not getting it on Sig.
But I'm waiting for but I got stabbed.
Yeah, you did get stabbed. Please don't stab me. Just go through the fur! Okay, now very, very carefully remove your business.
I'm gonna need your help so I'm not moving around too much. I am seeing the chat, guys. I hope that I'm answering your questions and shit. Ah!
What?
No, you could feel.
You were already soaking wet.
Alright, there's that. That's the pads. Now, the getting this downness.
Okay. Yeah, like we're just gonna
Getting
you
down
do
with the
front-
sickness. Hang on. Let me get this belt out, because that takes a lot of the strain out. Alright. We good there? And
Give me thighs.
hang on. No, I'm just.
Give me fuel. Give me thighs. Give me. I'm sorry. That's what I thought.
Give me.
Give me feet. Give me thighs. Give me that much I desire.
Give me paws. Give me maws. Give me the.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know what rhymes with maws.
Claws.
Oh, I said give me maws. Give me paws.
Claws. Rhymes.
No, but it's gotta be like give me that much I desire. Kind of a thing.
That's right.
That's what I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to think of things that rhyme with desire so that I can and make it furry pun related. It's not working. It makes me excited. We'll put it this way to put this into perspective. We were on this
This
like
is day 3.
we were on this an entire day and made no progress.
More accurately, we did a bunch of stuff, and then I came over today, and we had to undo everything we did.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Day 3 in the chamber. They haven't found me yet, but when they do,
Day 3. They have not noticed me yet. I am one of their culture. Oh, that's right. I do still need to show you the bench what memes. The bench what bird. Oh my
yes,
God.
binge what bird.
Check. Well, you got your phone. Check it out now while I'm undoing this. And it's B-I-N-C-H.
Aware.
Bench what? Bench.
I feel
he
chuck
goes-
in this chili today. That's fucking great.
They said also the other variation of that panel is either bench what or bench did I stutter. Bench did I stutter. God, I love that meme. It's beautiful. All right, here's our pin job. And the thing is now like now that I got it inside out, I'm like, all right, how do I translate this?
Yeah, how do we fix this?
Hang on. We gotta be careful. Careful sauce. Here. I'm sitting here going, where am I gonna get stabbed? There's the pin head.
The pin, yeah, the pin
That the
is
pin
up.
tail. So.
Nightmare. Nightmare. Biter.
I bite her.
I biter.
I'm told by time that I should do very.
Yeah, no, that was a very good Brad Garrett.
I bite her.
Not Brad Garrett. What the fuck is his name?
Someone help us. We don't know our Family Guy. You bite her. Bite her.
Really? Okay, who gives a shit that he plays the one dude in Family Guy? The point is he's Kronk, which is the greatest character.
I thought it was the same dude.
It's fucking Kronk, man.
Oh yeah.
Does
It's
Chat
all
know?
coming together.
Chat, do you know who
It's
Kronk
all coming
is?
together. Oh yeah. Everyone knows Kronk. Bitches love Kronk.
Only
I get Kronk for Kronk.
Did you see this? Owning a fursuit is like owning a pet. That's quality.
Pretty freaking accurate.
It is.
Alright, I feel like I have to undo this bitch a little bit.
You're
Just
gonna
so-
have to undo this bitch. The bitch is to give you a general idea. Also, stop sticking pins in the
Patrick
floor, you little
Warburton.
shit. Thank you. I knew it was like a Patrick. I thought it was Patrick. And you were correct. He is wonderful. Also, just his voice. He could read me the dictionary, and I would probably.
Morgan Freeman can read anyone the dictionary. Same rule
So I'm
applies.
super not into the Morgan Freeman voice. I know
Sinner!
it's a fucking travesty.
Have you seen the Morgan Freeman narrates his own life?
I think.
Oh my god. I will pull this up on YouTube over here.
Please do not play sound on sound. It's gonna bother the crap out of me. Link it to me on the Facey Books, and then I
You
will.
could probably just check out and just like send it like to yourself or check it out there. History of Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. But yeah, thank you, Time, saying that my Patrick Warburton is great. Morgan Freeman narrated his own birth. Very end of that video just goes Morgan Freeman. So stupid, but I love it.
It's the same dude that does True Facts about the group. Oh, I think it's actually just True Facts of Morgan Freeman. I think that's the video.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman.
I think I like this a lot.
Every time the sun rises, it's because Morgan Freeman said it would be so. It's the best. Alright. Honestly, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking about taking just the sewing machine and just doing like a quick, like, just to
Yeah, no,
put
like
it in place.
Well, so
Just to pin it in place and flip this bitch back inside out and see if it works. Because if that worked, then we can just do a little bit at a time. I'm not hand stitching this.
no, so
Not right
what
now.
I'm worried about is the fact that it's not the.
Because you said it was this to this. Is that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that's honestly what I want to do. Is I just want to like line those up, stitch this a tiny like 1 inch section. That's it. Just to
No, I think,
line that up. Because then we have to deal with this.
So this is the way it was before. Is like this was like with this.
No, I thought this was this. Yeah, because we had that weird triangle pucker.
So yeah, so what it was before it was actually all three of these things were sewn together basically, but it made this part really off. And so like that was the thing is the fact that this needs to line up.
So I can just machine stitch pinning, if you will. Like I'm talking like do like a 1/2 inch segment, just like zzz and zzz. Oops, sorry. Just to put those seams to place where they're supposed to be. And
Yeah,
then
if you wanna do that.
trying it again. And seeing, okay, does everything line up? Where do we need to adjust it and then redo it?
So the thing about this section is I think you're really going to have to actually tack stitch some stuff down. I think you're gonna actually have to
Do some like light hand sewing just to tack things in
no,
place.
not necessarily tack stitching. I think you're going to have to sew this whole thing like this. Like here.
Oh, like all that together.
Yeah.
But then we got this weird nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that part.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Let's do this section there, and over here to match this other seam. If everything's kosher, then we'll address this.
Okay.
Because I don't want to
But-
do this and then run into the same issue, because I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
that's
think-
not the issue.
I think part of what happened last time was the butt was weird and it was pulling. Yeah, because that's
That
how
should
it
be
was
there.
before.
That should be there.
No, that shouldn't be there. This should be here. And so that's so we really need to take this out and we just scoot your midline over again. So when I told you,
Address that later. Do this first.
okay, yes, these two things
One-
need to touch.
Make the markers kiss.
The what?
The markers. It's an artist frame reference.
Okay.
And it's actually the title of the panel at Motor City Virgo.
Oh.
So yeah, Bob's your uncle. Anything's fair game in terms of questions. If it's something I can't answer, I will do an Irish gargle. And yes, I still have stuff left over to do that. Alright, that's gonna go there. That is going to shift. Ooh. Let's bring out the freaking
Oh yeah, are you guys ready for some just absolute, like,
old ass
honest to God?
World War II equipment.
This is bordering on machine prawn.
Well played.
Hey, you told me I couldn't make dirty
No, you're
jokes,
good.
so I figured I'd just cut the
No,
whole thing out.
you're good. Alright. Set this there. I think volume levels are still good. Yeah. I'd have to look into this. I didn't see anything on the machine itself. Actually, you know what? I got 5 seconds just for grins.
What are you trying to do? Oh God.
I've done
Okay.
this once before already.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's a year, a date.
No, probably just the model number.
Yeah, and I see the model number. I'm just wondering, like, if you could back trace it from that model number to find out.
It probably also has a serial number. And
Yeah,
the
right
serial.
there.
Yeah, and you could check with the manufacturer to figure out this, like when that.
I
serial
wonder
number was
if
produced.
the serial number. No, that wouldn't correspond with the date.
Sometimes they do, but
Because
not always.
if it does correspond with the date, this would be 1952.
That sounds right.
But that is assuming that is correct. But yeah, this thing does not skip a beat. It just goes right through the fur, and I love it.
I was gonna say, are you ready for 3 layers of fur like butter?
Oh my god.
What are you on? I'm sorry.
Oh no, whatever shall you do being human?
Make a weird noise after I do it to bring attention to it.
That works. That floats your boat. Sometimes it's water.
Usually it's water.
I forgot how awesome this thing is. It goes through fur so well. Ah, no. No, too tight. Just goes through it so easy. I love this thing. Ah, 3. Did you just read? Yes. I forgot how well this thing goes through fur. It's so beautiful.
It really is. It's really nice. I might have to borrow it for non-fur related things.
How dare you? That's fine.
In particular, I have some jeans that I would like to patch.
Oh yeah, this will destroy it.
Yeah. No, I don't want it to do that.
No, like it'll like
I
rip.
know what you meant.
Don't be like that. I see there's 4 people in the chat. One of them's probably me. Hello. I see 4 people watching according to
Oh,
my.
look, demographics.
Oh, I have no idea. People join and they leave.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I pick things up. I
Plus,
put
it's
things.
after 8. When you said that it was going to be 7 to 8, so.
7 to 8 to maybe
Whenever.
let's say 30. I said maybe an hour or 2 depending.
That's fair. Okay, you
And the only other thing that I would need to do, like when this ends, is I just have to go downstairs and get a fire stick. You can put on dumbass comedy shit.
Dumbass comedy
That's a
shit.
Schlesinger for fucking win.
I haven't seen the new episode of Boku no Hero yet.
I've never watched it.
You should watch Boku no Hero. It's so
The
good.
amount of fucks that I give is this many.
Dude, I don't know how you don't anime. How do you not anime?
Here's the thing, and I will say this rule time and time again. Time jokes. To get me to watch something, you make a recommendation, and you drop it. You do not bring it up again.
I'm aware, but I mean like anime as a collective. I feel like you just don't watch a whole lot of.
Yeah, pretty accurate. Take that at all. I didn't bring it in far enough.
Make sure you've got all the fur internally, because like it's a really
Yeah,
pain in the ass.
that's one of the reasons why I also like hand stitching in certain cases. It makes
So this is what I can tell most of it is, as far as I can tell, is it's us just like sitting here and undoing stitches and then redoing stitches, and then I let Sigma spend 5 minutes on the sewing machine because I'm gonna be honest, it counts as a power tool unless it scares me.
Well, here's the other thing. I'm gonna adjust the mic, so you're probably gonna get some feedback. And I'm gonna set it.
Okay, this could be potentially very loud. Sorry.
But what we're gonna try to do is try to illustrate how awesome this thing is and how it just rips right through the fur without any hang-ups. Oh, that's right. We got music playing, so they actually might not hear squat. I think it picked up a little bit. TLDR, it goes through fur and it doesn't hang up or cause motor noises, and I love it.
It really does. It sounds really smooth, and he's only doing like really small stitches now. But he did a couple
Beautiful.
of big long stitches when I was over the last time, and it's just
It's
smooth
beautiful.
as butter. So if you can get one of these industrial ones and you want to do a bunch of work yourself,
I actually think I might have a spare.
that's right, you do.
That's right, I do. But it doesn't have like the case like this.
Well, is the case this part, or is the case this part? The case is this part, isn't it?
It's this part. Because
Yeah.
the thing that I took it out of the entire table, so it's like this. This
That's
is the
fair.
part that I have.
Well, then why don't you just put this one? Why take it out of the table?
Because the table was trash.
That's fair, I guess.
Like it was like a fart away from just falling apart.
Well, you've got the one downstairs that doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah.
My
No,
point is,
the table that I have downstairs is just a workbench that I put a sewing machine on. It's not an actual like sewing machine like.
there is a table downstairs that has a flip top for a sewing machine in it.
Oh, that's right. We're not on the main floor.
them have flip tops. I took them out of both.
My question is, why don't you just put one of them back into a table? Or do you enjoy the mobility of having it in the
I enjoy
box?
the mobility.
That's very good.
And push comes to shove. Actually, I got the one table that I have down there. I think is for, I can't remember. But I threw one of the tables away because it was absolute trash.
Yeah, you said.
Oh man, there's a couple comments. Sorry, there's like 3 of my friends streaming at the same time, so I might be in and out. That's fine, Saturn. I can enjoy moments of less saddy spam. Yeah, it happens. And I don't doubt Time is doing his own thing too. All right, let's flip this punk inside out. So while you're not being blinded. Blinded by the light.
Demonetization.
Only if it goes for 10 seconds or more, I think. This is the sewing machine in question.
It's really nice.
And it's got an external motor to it. So that's part of the reason why it's awesome, and it's also completely all the internal guts are nothing but metal. So you don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. All right, let's go ahead and let's throw this thing back on.
Gonna put the pads back in. Also, please be careful, because as you stated, it does not backstitch, and so like I don't know how big of a seam you put in it.
It's like about an inch in both places.
Okay.
So
oh, you did do both.
Yeah, I did both. Like I didn't do like if this was like the seam and then the rest of the fur coming out. Like I didn't stitch those together. I just stitched like the 2 sections of the fur that came down. I stitched those together.
Okay.
Because I'd have to hand stitch like the 2 like big seams together. I'd have to hand stitch that.
Okay. He's just such a shaggy boy.
I is the shaggiest of boys.
You is the shaggiest of boys. It always makes me want to pet you. Like, I just want to...
Well, there's some friends of ours actually that when I was originally like alpha and beta testing this suit at a event, where I was beta testing this suit, there were several people who were like, "You're so fucking fluffy, let me cuddle you." I'm like, I'm down for hugs and pets and shit. Just don't use nails, and I might need to move at some point because this thing's nothing but a hot box.
Yeah. Headless lounge is a thing for a reason.
Yay! Thank you, Time. Because I actually might end this in the next. What? Actually, since you're still here, Time. When is your stream starting? Because I'll actually end mine before you start yours, and then I can actually throw yours up here, and then we can comment and shitpost on your stream. But I'm hoping I can get this situated and corrected before the end of the night, so that all I have to do is just do reinforcement stitching and stitching the rest of it together.
Saturn, yes, he made it all himself.
Oh, did he ask that?
Yeah. He said...
Yeah.
So you completely made it yourself. Yep.
Yes, 100%, ground up. So actually, fun fact. About an hour good. Yeah, hour's perfect. So fun fact, if you actually go onto Facebook, you can actually do a Google search, or you can do a Facebook search, and you should be able to type in Sigma Fursuit or Sigma the Wolf. It is a dead profile.
You killed it?
Facebook locked me out.
What the fuck? Why?
Because we can't verify who you are, because I had no pictures of my face on there.
Oh, I hate it when you do that.
Yeah, and I tried messaging him like, hey, like I can prove it, like I can show all the same pictures in like physical form and everything. They never got back to me, so I'm locked out of that account. Anyways, I'm locked out of that account. So you can actually go in there, and the photo albums are public. You can actually go in there and see the entire creation process of this costume. Like the fur buying, the making of using the foam to make the head, the pad demos, and everything.
It's still weird.
It's still, well, remember, I didn't button this down.
Okay.
I did button it, I buttoned it here. So really my guess is to fix it is that. No, not that. Need to flatten this out.
Yeah, come here, let me brush you.
Brushies. Actually, not brush.
Come here, let me wash you. Washy. Who wants brushies?
Furries want brushies. Button.
Button.
No
Where's
button?
the button?
I have no idea where you're going at the button. But yeah, Y4123, I see you in there. This is the second time it's been on, like, us, like, trying to test run it. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't do.
You need to put the pads on. Like
I need to put the thighs in at least.
Yeah, bare minimum. Because it looks weird without them. You don't even gotta put the belt on. Just tuck them in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like chicken cutlet titties.
Chicken tits. So we called them for a while at my house. What do you want? I want chicken tits. It's Karma, by the way. Oh! Yeah, sorry, I'm just going off the screen name that's showing up on YouTube.
Bye time.
Bye time. We're gonna be joining your we're gonna be watching your stream in a minute, but we need to fix. I actually might need to do the whole thing. Is this sits low?
Well,
But-
I think it just sits. It just hold them up, pull them up, because they're still. That's not where they go.
Can't get it from behind. Wait, maybe.
You can't get the other side from behind. Sure as shit.
Ah, boo. You hope.
Okay, there. That's where that goes.
Yeah, but I'm holding that, and that's where the loop is. So I'm wondering. Nope.
Come here. Let me just stick my hand up your leg.
Just do it through the back.
I can't, I'm at an angle that prefers going up than going down.
Uh-huh.
Oh, give me this.
Yeah. Checking live feed. Not the stream feed.
I don't know why it looks fucking weird.
So I'm squaring the camera. I might have to do the whole kit and caboodle with everything. With the pads. To get a proper gauge. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I have to at this point.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way we'll tell if everything's fitting right.
Sitting properly.
Yeah. Half-assing it like that is not going to get us anywhere. Alright. It's Uno. Ah! Throwing stuff around. And hit the mic. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god, sorry.
I'm
Struggle busing as
Yes.
per the usual.
struggle busing, just not short struggle busing. Alright. Them thighs though. Ah! Oh, that's why you're all sorts of messed up.
What's wrong? Real twisty?
You got twisty and I didn't hit the pocket right. For the
Oh.
thighs. Or for
That'd
the
do.
calves, for the calves. Messed up my terminology. There, got that better. We'll need some more tweaking still, but at least I'm in the right ballpark. I have a hot guess to say that. Ah! There we go. Alright.
Your tail is very nice.
Thank you. Also myself, obviously. There, fix that. Belt me. Thigh.
Both of me.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
God, that's very good. Patrick Warburton, and it's weird.
Yeah, Cusco's poison for
Cusco, Cusco's poison chosen especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
God.
Also a Disney movie.
And you're just like a super skinny tail wagging.
Oh.
When I had my back to the stream. I had my back to it for a small bit. Alright. Fix this. Bench, did I stutter? And give it a fix.
You want to fix?
Get the music going again. This YouTube is weird!
Skip it. Hello, why you ask me if I'm still listening? Definitely still here.
You went Russian babushka.
I did. I'm
Babushka again.
sorry. This is the silly voice I do sometimes with my friends.
My friends. F-R-E-N-S.
F-R-E-N-Z.
With my friends.
My friends. Alright. Now that we figured out that hot mess.
Better, but still weird. Why?
Well, Sigma goes on different every freaking time. The only way like you would actually like truly fix it is if I was using Velcro or otherwise stitching the pads in place.
That's fair.
But then when you stitch pads in place,
It's harder to get in.
not only harder to get in, hard to wash.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And harder to dry too, because I actually dry the pads by machine.
Oh, do you really?
They're pillows.
That's fair. Give to pets. Give to pets. Give to pets.
Read?
Huh? You good? Oh, are you stuck?
It's not going up all the way, and I don't know why.
I think you're stuck.
Yeah, literally, I have no idea.
Come here.
Looking at.
Probably just got
Got
off-
him.
Okay. It actually...
It's not terrible. But like the one, because there's that bunch right there. I think if I took, because there's the seam that's supposed to match there. Squaring camera, fixing pads a smidge.
I think the question...
What I'd like to do eventually is screw with that. That's not the goal.
It was screw with what? The other side?
Yeah, this weird.
Bagginess.
Yeah, I eventually want to mess with that. Not the goal. It's this nonsense.
Yeah.
So, looking at the live feed. So that's seam to seam. What's that? Adjusting twist a bit. That's. Is that weird thing that's happening there is a fold.
Yeah.
That's a fold illusion there. So I'm not messing with this right now. Really, that. So what is that doing? I think that's it.
Okay, what are you doing? Other than just tacking it down.
Bunch to white. Bunch cluster there till white to gray meet.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing right here. 2 seconds. Hi, no fursuit furry. I see you in there. Sorry, I'm messing with something real fast. Studio will go away. That's just a bigger live. I can't see the
that's
chat
fair.
real fast right now. We're using the live recording program that I'm using to get a better judgment on where things need to go. So that is the brushy behind you. We're doing a check and adjustment on the suit real fast. I'm moving that nonsense out of the way. So that bunch right there, I'm putting that to where the white and gray are meeting right there. That's all I'm doing.
okay. So internally,
That is
so internally, I think what we need to do for that, because these two seams are already lined up, right?
for the most part.
Yeah. So for this, do you want specifically for this extra bit, do you want it to fold over like this? Or to fold over...
Look at that. Because you were saying fold this in like that, right?
Yeah. And so that makes it worse.
Yes. If
So-
anything, if we were to like
So
fold it
I was gonna say,
the
so
other
my
way,
is do you want to fold it out?
if we fold it the other way, it makes this look weird. Because then this goes outward.
Okay.
Because I am squared to the camera right now.
Okay, so then you just want to straight up just 3-way bunch it. That's gonna be a lot of layers. You'll have to hand stitch it. When I say a lot, I mean like 6. Alright, I believe you.
Well, here's the other thing too.
So that's bunched up right there. I think honestly if I just... Because that's right there. Like that is...
I think it's
all
gonna
it
have to do.
is.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this here. Move your hand. I think it'll be okay. I think you're still a little crooked, but I think that has to do with the panels that you used when you first made Sigma. I think you.
You're talking about this?
Yes, I think he's been crooked from the day you made him.
Yes.
Okay.
That I know.
So I don't think that's gonna get any better. But I think like this, you've got a straight line, you've got a little bit of a curve, but it's not terrible. But it's not doing that weird thing it was doing.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this right there, and this is the section that's currently wonky.
Uh-huh.
But that is where our hole is. That is like where that is bunching up right there.
What?
Hang on. I'm doing one tiny tweak. This is an experiment, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, did you just pull it up?
No.
Oh, what are you doing?
I moved this the same way. But what I did was...
Move your pad strap?
Nope.
What are you doing?
So there's that.
Okay.
This bunch is going to go in the same location.
Okay.
And now there's that.
Okay.
So what it is that the reinforcement that I did on this side,
Uh-huh.
it's multiple stacked layers.
Uh-huh.
So what it is that it's that fur, that seam. Like if this is like straight up and down, it's doing this, or it's that.
Okay. It's which way you lay the seam.
Right.
Well, then
So
you
putting this where we've been talking about putting it is still the right move.
Yeah, definitely. But
because we already messed with like, okay, like let's lay it one way, let's lay it the other way, and that doesn't do anything for it. Because the other option I was going to do there is I was just going to hand stitch that to the batting on the back side, whichever way looked better. But it doesn't. It doesn't look better one way or the other. So I'm literally thinking just leave that as it is. Just tack this up to where, like, right there, pretty much.
okay.
Because that is a part of that
Does
bunch.
this part of you look wet? Oh, okay.
Found your answer. Yeah, this pad is doing some weird nonsense. I also think that that's because it's partially crooked.
That's fair, probably.
So I'm squaring my feet up to it right now. And I know that that's wonky a bit too. Why is... Oh, that might just be the illusion from the joint. Because I'm looking down and this actually... That looks fine. This one is not. Why? That is there. That is... Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
What?
That's gonna be over yourself. I was seeing that the joint right here was looking wonky
Hmm.
on camera, so I was doing a fix. Yeah, so actually, the reference art was actually up for a hot second right there, because that is how the legs should look from the side there.
Mm-hmm.
And then dead on, I mean, this is not supposed to be that wonky, but this is supposed to come up to a point
Yeah.
there. And that's kind of where I also want to like make more tweaks to this. And same thing here. But that's in due time.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, like that is more closer to where it should be. And I think it twists in here when I actually ended up making this suit originally. But it's like
Yeah.
when I'm moving around, like it's hard to tell.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is the fact that we can make these little adjustments, but a lot of them should be more for comfort than aesthetic, because as you move your suit, you're not gonna, it's not gonna sit properly.
Right. Because like it's intended to be like a semi-tribal design with like all the points to it. All right, so I know what we need to do here. We need to pretty much take this
Bunch it.
right there,
Okay.
and that's where that's sitting, and that honestly looks pretty much
As good as it'll probably get.
for now. The only other thing that we could do
maybe it would be to take this. Because that's making it do like a weird like or thing.
Yeah.
So if anything like this maybe. This first.
Yeah.
Let's de-soup me! And to remind you guys that I'm probably going to be online for about another 15-20 minutes or so.
Careful, you're all over the microphone.
Yeah. And then I will be killing this, and I will be going to harass time. I need to learn how to stream. Hello! I saw your comment in their non-soup furry before. Oh! Alright. Let's get out of this thing.
Wise decision. I'm hot looking at you.
Oh. Just from
Just like
the nonsense of being in a suit?
God, yes. It's so. I don't know how you do it.
You know those as seen on TV commercials where they're just like, shed weight by wearing this, like, you know, personal sauna out in your normal everyday life. No, that's a fursuit.
You're not wrong.
There's a reason why I want to get the t-shirt that says fursuiting is my cardio.
Like, it really is, though.
It's... Can you imagine working out in a fursuit?
God. No, I can't, because it would kill me. I would literally...
Die?
Yes, I would literally start to go into heat stroke and then die.
Now you know what it's like to be a furry.
No thanks. Hard pass.
Hard pass. Hard limit. We've reached territories of nope.
Oh God, I can't stop yawning.
Holy shit, 6 people. Hello, people! I see there are 6 people in this stream. And that's right, we fixed this. Because that might be... Is that issue?
Huh.
Just... Ooh, I wonder why I think I know why we're having an issue on the other side.
I don't know if there is an issue on the other side.
No, the other one where we were looking about like bringing it in or not.
So that is bringing it in.
This was this side. No, this side.
Yeah.
That was this side. But we'll look at that another time because this is priority.
Indeed.
I'm stitching this one out. So what I'm going to do...
I think I've inhaled fur.
Hairball. Now I'm sitting here in the... Oh, that was right by the mic. Sorry, guys. Adjusting camera downward. Alright. This is where I do wish that this machine goes back such, but if not, therefore I will make compromises. 6 people in the chat and no one's talking. I know one of them is Time and he's busy setting up for his thing. But if any of you have questions you want to sling me, this isn't just watch me fix the fursuit. It's also ask me questions and I give you answers. Things that I can talk about in the furry community. My own personal experiences, because I actually did volunteer at a children's hospital one time in costume. Did I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did at one point volunteer at a children's hospital in costume, visiting the kids. That was awesome. I've been to Motor City FurCon since 2016. I've been to Midwest Fur Fest since 2017. I need your help real fast. I need a third hand, that which I do not have. I need you to lift the lever back here.
Oh, you just need me to lift the foot?
Yeah.
Come here.
Yes, I have some more.
Where oh.
Yeah. So that I can go. Drop. But yeah, ask me anything regarding the furry fandom in my experience. I'm happy to answer, give my insight, good or bad, or otherwise. I mean, let's be real, we're furries. And again, I'll be doing this for another about 20 or 30 minutes or so.
want to have access to the back. Shut your thirsty mouth. God, it goes through the first suit. This is where I get nervous. Making sure that everything's lining up well. Actually looking, make sure that, yep, audio's still picking up. And there we go. Yeah, this nonsense. Okay, this was the segment. Yeah, this is the butt. Okay, I know what's happening here. This is the butt, so I don't have to worry about anything being pinned in any particular location. This is strictly just get it together and contained. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna call you No Fursuit for. I'm just gonna call you No Fursuit, just because to rattle off your entire username is a mouthful. But yes, thank you very much. It's on my Twitter profile, but I've made him entirely myself. Everything the ground up. This thing has been a labor of emphasis on love and sweat, blood, and tears. This thing, now just rip. Now it just goes right through fur. Which, No Fursuit or anyone else in the chat, how long have you guys been involved in the fandom? As I've mentioned before, I'm actually involved. I've been involved since well, we'll put it this way. I went to my first con in 2016. I actually found my first furry exposure through the Two Kinds comic, which is done by Tom Fishbach, which is Markiplier's brother. And this is where I'm going to run into a bunch-up situation over here. And this is the butt.
Yeah, once you get to the butt, you're gonna have to pull open the tail hole again and reline everything back up.
Yeah. I'm just making sure my gray and white are lined up halfway decent. I don't want to miss the batting on the backside. Oh, you're so young into this. Only into it for a year and a half. I need to, like I think you mentioned, you're gonna have to undo this nonsense. I'm looking this up now. And I'm gonna do some check. That's correct. I wonder if I might just like hold it tight. Because that is the back. Yeah, because now we're running into another pinch. We're running into a pinch issue in the back.
A pinch issue? Oh yeah, where there's too much. Yeah, like I said, you gotta move your butthole. This is what I was talking about with the stretch thing. Is the fact that like what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to choose specific spots to make tack stitches, and then you're going to have to like bunch stitch in between because the circumference of your pants is larger than the circumference of your top.
Yeah.
And so that extra fabric's gotta go somewhere, and you should try to evenly disperse it throughout rather than putting it in one area, because then you're gonna have a saggy butt.
This is gonna have to be hand stitched then, and other points. Like I might have to like machine stitch it here and there.
Yeah. Your best bet is probably just to machine tack stitch a lot of like where the seams meet seams or where important things need to hit, and then hand stitch the rest of it again.
Yeah, white to white. Okay. That I'll have to machine tack right here. Okay. I follow. this is going.
Yeah, you're only in this for a year right now, not a fursuit, or no fursuit? Yeah.
You've got so much to experience. So much. Depending on how old you are, there's a con or two you can go to or not, because some of them are age-locked. But there's a lot to experience in the furry community. From local events to conventions to... I need your help with the foot again. Artistry and... God, trying to think, like artistry, media, and all that other garbage. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We're good.
You want me to let it go?
Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. I went through 4 layers, no problem. Love this thing.
Saturn says, I think about the same time you have, for me, in terms of how long. Went from costumes to mascots to furries. I actually just went straight into furries, actually, from the comic, because the comic is straight up a furry comic. Was a Chuck E. Cheese mascot. A guy found my Instagram post about Chuck technically only able to give high 4s and told me the fandom was like, yup, I'm a furry. There's more people like me and they're local. Oh, nice.
It's always really nice when you have...
The locals.
Yes, locals.
Locals is a huge thing, which kind of sucks in my situation because as much as I have locals, as in they're in my state, I don't have locals in the respect of they are nowhere near me. Well, an hour and a half away is near me, but in terms of meeting up or whatever, that becomes an issue for us, actually, for some reason. Machine tack stitch. Might need you again. Might not.
You good?
Might not. Not. And for those of you wondering, yes, I am using the pedal with my leg.
Still new to this, and I love the fandom so far. I'm trying to get deeper into it.
Yeah, you can really chase a few rabbit holes down. If you can, my recommendation, if you're at all able to, that will go to there. Find yourself get yourself a Telegram if you can. Telegram is a messaging app. Get yourself a Telegram and there we go. Get yourself a Telegram, make a handle, do some digging, and find your local community. Because I know for Michigan, we actually have a specific Michigan chat. So you have one specific for your state, and you might be able to find one for yours wherever you're at. Oh God, yeah. You can attest to this. The use of stickers.
Oh God, so many stickers.
They're the
boy.
I actually have some of my stickers on the camera roll. Actually, stickers are the bomb. Furries are the art, or have mastered the art of micro expressions through stickers. We're very good at that. That was the closest that I can get. There might have to be hand done, possibly. There's another hole there. Those are the seams that actually should be matched.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a slight bunch. Slight bunch situation. So I'm going to do that. I need you with the foot. Maybe, maybe not, maybe. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab my water bottle.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Holy shit.
What?
They have an Arizona one. You can also make more close-knit groups of friends. Spent $100 on 20 stickers.
Damn.
from two up and coming local artists, artist friends in about a month. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money. As much as I'd be able to drop that, there's a part of me that goes, I can't justify that. Because I am an engineer by trade, and the receptionist actually knows that I am a furry. Because we got along the lines on the topic of like people that are weird, and they're just like, oh, like these people that are like in animal costumes or whatever are weird. I'm just like, oh, so I'm weird, and she shut her mouth. She had no ground to stand on. It was great. But we are still awesome coworkers. Still get along. We go out on lunch together. Oh no! Uh-oh, this is bad. That's salvaged? Question mark? Might have successfully dodged that. There might be a rat's nest in one of these sections. I'm apologizing in advance. Oh yeah, totally a rat's nest. Yeah, stickers are amazing. I've got a few. Some of them are in the camera roll that I've got up there. This is the first fursuit that I made. Can't say necessarily that I'll make a second one. Well, yeah, I'll make a second one. Because what I'm pretty much going to do is I'm just going to take this pattern that I've got, or I'm going to take this suit, I'm going to bust all the seams, and then this is actually going to be the pattern that I use for my next one. Just trying to keep an eye on the time. I maybe got another 10 more minutes-ish. When you're done out there, I think we can do another test run. That's a dang rat's nest. Can't help that one. Ah. Yeah, I might be close to getting this mostly fixed. And then I will be able to have him ready for, Motor City FurCon, or mostly. I might do some leg tweaks. He's got another 2 weeks before I call this one done. So we're probably gonna do another test fit, and if everything seems to be good, probably end the stream with that. All right. Thought you were saying you're only gonna get your water bottle. Maybe. I got everything tacked. I think it's a matter of another test fit, and then see where we might need to make additional adjustments. But I did pretty much just multiple tack. So it's just like one continuous string tack stitch. But if everything looks good, then we'll call that segment done, and it's just adjusting the butt. So. Sure. Fuck it. Yeah, so I've still got 6 people here in the chat. I know one of them is Time, who is in the process of setting up, if not just about to set up for his stream. I know Saturn's in there. I got a couple other people, but yeah, if I've got about maybe another 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna sign off. And then when I sign off, I'm gonna go hang out with Time in his time in the Time stream. He's a Twitch gamer. But I'll be calling it Duns here. And you guys can join me over there. But in the last 10 minutes that I got here, please go ahead and drop a question. because I'm happy to answer while I'm still here. All right. Adjust this up. There we go. That's right. Pads. Calf. No, calf 5. Love calf. And this is the glory of trying to get into a digigrade suit. And by glory, I mean frustration. Another cat. Alright. Dang, I'm terrible at this hide and seek game. She back. And she attack.
I'm back from outer space.
Outer space.
No, not outer space.
Too much joking. Too much in jokes.
We've talked about this.
Yes, we have.
That was a furry idea bunny.
Yes.
But like,
Yeah, no, you're good. And you can leave it at
super
that.
thick lady killer bunny. Man eater. Man eater bunny.
Oh, come on, Saturn. You can ask more. I know you can. The internet is a beautiful thing. Damn it.
Did you put him on the wrong side?
Yes. Granted, technically it shouldn't matter, but why run that gambit?
Fair. I'm sitting here trying to help.
No, but pretty much just like go on Google and just like, hey, like, good questions to ask. You know, like interview questions to ask. That's actually one of the things that I actually do when I'm actually getting ready to do an interview with any of my guests. Is I use that as a baseline for, and then finding furry related versions of that.
Or find a way to twist it.
Oh, the questions? Yeah. Like I got a decent prompt from Pandas for Alkali.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's always good when I can get.
Oh yeah, when you get insider goods.
When I get insider goods, that's always the good stuff. It's the best stuff. I asked Kage. Kage didn't have anything, but I told him I was just like, hey, like if anything pops up, let me know. Because he sees, Kage sees Alkali more on a con basis. Pandas has hung out with Alkali on enough of a outside of a con base or even inside a con situation that he knows a lot of that type of garbage.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh god, craziest thing I've done in suit. Good one. We'll start at the top. What made you want to be a wolf? Oof. So, getting into how I became a wolf, that boils down to kind of my upbringing. I actually got into being a wolf because
Got it. Focus on that.
Oh.
What's
I'm a strong, independent woman. I got into being a wolf because when I was growing up, I had a very rough situation with the family, financial situation more specifically, where where the situation was very financially driven, just because of the situation with the family, and oh yeah, that looks like 1,001 times better. Because of the situation with the family and the financials, I had to be very independent very fast. So as the phrase goes, you know, like lone wolf situation. Yeah, the right side actually, this side actually looks fine.
I'm just gonna click the window.
Yep. Yeah, that side actually looks.
That looks a lot better.
I have no issues.
That's really the only wolf thing like about him, though. He's very social. He's a pack animal.
The thing is that wolves are pack animals, but they're also associated with like, oh, like we're like lone wolves or whatever. I'm like, it's kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah.
That's like kind of a problem.
That's actually a really good. That is.
The
fits
stereotype
really well.
is lone wolf, but at the same time, wolves by nature are pack animals. So you really can't get anywhere with that. But I am a very social individual. But I have my moments where it's like, nope, I need to be by myself.
Much better.
Yeah, very much better. All right.
Oh yeah, the belly's like fixed at this point.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. All fuzzy.
Alright, you adjust that up. So I got into being a wolf because of my upbringing, from having so many situations of like having to fend for myself at home. Financial situations was a big one. And then after that, I ran into my own personal issues in school and in middle school of harassment and everything, which kind of helped solidify the lone wolf mentality. And then after getting out of high school, I didn't really find the fur fandom, per se, until I was aware of the fur fandom way back in 2008.
You can't not be aware of furries, like.
No, and I first found my furries in 2008, but the thing is that wolves were always something that kind of connected with me, because my father was huge into wolves. I really loved my father. I still have mass respect for him, and he was huge into wolves, and he was really big into Native American culture. He loved it. So I kind of got into this like wolf-like association through my dad a bit, but it got reinforced by things that happened in my own personal life. So that's kind of how I got into like being a wolf character. And then after that, you know, and then maintaining it, it was just something that I developed over time of this persona, and it became an extension of me as a person. So go ahead, how to speak now.
Yes, it really will. I'm glad we decided to take out the whole waist.
Yes, I am very happy with that decision. So, being a wolf was kind of something that I've always like had, or that's been a part of my mentality for the longest time. Next question. Craziest thing that I've done in suit. You've seen some of the shit I've done.
Me or them?
You, Brandy. You've seen some of the garbage stuff that I've done in suit. Sorry guys, you're gonna get a very in-depth look at my palm.
So much dabbing.
Yes, dabbing. But I think in terms of like craziest thing that I've done in suit, really ultimately boils down to the stuff that I've done. Well, Midwest Fur Fest is probably the craziest thing that I've done. More specifically with Midwest Fur Fest, it was. I need to fix this. I'll finish that story in a second. Hang on.
He's coming back, we promise.
I know.
I didn't just adjust my boobs on camera, did I? You moved the camera on me!
I told you that I moved it. Oh, now that I got a shirt on, that's so much better.
I'm gonna sit on this and hope it takes my weight.
Yeah, it will. It's got some legs. Need to fix this real fast.
What? Oh, are you gonna take the...
At least when I'm right up on the camera.
That's fair, that's valid.
So,
You.
yeah, of course I'm doing me. So let's fix this so you guys can actually still hear me.
Oh, it fits in your mouth?
My mouth. It should. I'm just making sure the audio is super loud. Oh my god. Fixing. Much better. So, you can bottom. So, your other question, craziest thing I did in suit. There's a video actually. I don't know if it's up on my channel, but it should be up soon. There's a video of me actually dancing in public, an entire dance routine for a song. It was. I'm blanking out. I'm putting this out. I actually did it to Ed Sheeran. I think it is. Ed Sheeran's "Nothing Holding You Back." It's a techno remix. It's actually really good. So I did that, and I did the entire like 3.5-minute thing, and that was exhausting. That was probably the most extreme thing that I did in costume. Oh man, I don't like how it's doing things. That was probably the craziest thing that I did. When are you gonna melt with us in AC? Eventually, that's a matter of.
I want to go back to Carlos O'Brien's. I miss Mexican food. They don't know what they're doing here.
Oh, you're like just outside of Denver.
Rude.
There. No, you're like just outside of it. So eventually Arizona, that really boils down to hotel and plane costs. probably not going to drive. If I do drive out of an, yeah, I don't want to drive. Oh God, it's going to be its own nightmare. I had no problem with training. I did it for Boy Scouts several times. Craziest encounter you had with in suit with Norman. No. Well, put it this way: the only places I first visited outside of a furry con was the hospital. No, but a lot of us are out there, and even then, I've never really had any bad experiences out of fur bowls either. Crazy kind of do you do public suiting? I do. No, not really. Outside of like the fur bowls, and even then, that's just a bunch of us furries together. And the staff there love us. There you go. That's a question. What's the story of the OWO box staring at me? You are referring to OWO Boxhead back there. OWO Boxhead. That is actually OWO Boxhead 2.0. That Boxhead, so second con that I went to was Motor City FurCon 2017, same year that I debuted Sigma. So every year or two, I actually do a joke costume. So I do like, OWO Boxhead 1.0 with Motor City FurCon 2017, and then it was just the Boxhead. And there's actually a picture in the camera roll where it is OWO Boxhead. Both of them are OWO Boxhead 2.0. But I had that box head and I walked around with the green sign. That green sign was a repeat, but it said, "Oh, well, what's this way?" Like, because it's a street sign. So I used that street sign, and that's actually how I made friends with Luna. It's a joke costume, what it boils down to. So then I updated it, and then I updated it to the OWO Boxhead 2.0, where I walked around with a whiteboard and a blue circle and a yellow, like, spade-looking thing. And that was the Becky Let Me Smash meme. That was popular back then. So, Becky Let Me Smash. So I did that. That was OWO Boxhead 2.0. And so that's just OWO Boxhead 2.0. He's just been chilling there. So I've kept that joke costume around. So about every year or two, I do a joke costume. So last year was OWO Boxhead 2.0. The year before that was OWO Boxhead 2.1 or 1.0. And this year I've got a separate joke costume that I'm doing that I think only a few staff members know, and that's it, and that's entirely on purpose. But that is the story of the OWO Boxhead staring back. And I've just used them as a prop ever since then. How did you find the FurTuber Telegram group? Internet. Straight up internet. There's I just did like Telegram searching. There's a furry Telegram search website, and I just searched like YouTube. And that's how I found that one. Favorite kind of cookie? Chocolate chip. Fight me. Second favorite, double chocolate. Third favorite, peanut butter. Fourth favorite is oatmeal raisin. And as much
I also have a picture of the OWO Boxhead that you let me borrow.
When was that?
When I went to see you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But fourth favorite is Fourth favorite is oatmeal raisin or chocolate chip oatmeal, just because it's got dense. It's got substance.
Oatmeal and chocolate chips do not belong together. You're wrong. Oatmeal raisin is the superior oatmeal cookie.
I've had chocolate chip oatmeal, and I was like, this is gonna be disgusting, because I've actually had just chocolate chips and oatmeal, but it worked fine.
No.
But oatmeal raisin is king between the two.
Oh yes, oatmeal
absolutely.
raisin is.
Oh, hey, Taizen says hi. What's your favorite kind of cookie? Yes, I see Taizen says hi, and I also see Michigan-based Maniac. Hello, thanks for joining. Craziest experience I have had as a furry.
Give phone back. Either show picture or give phone.
I would show picture, but it
does.
So this is Brandy in OWO Boxhead 2.0. She was visiting actually at my room at Midwest or Motor City FurCon. She got to borrow it for a picture. That was wild.
It's a comfy box.
It is a very comfy box. It's very comfy. Crazy experience I've had was a furry. Trying to think. I know my top tier answer that I'd have for that, but I'm not answering it here. Because that is a situation where I need someone to ask that, and I'd probably donate it for money, but I would answer that question under different circumstances. It would probably have to be like someone interviewing me, or it'd have to be an audience like question donation thing at Motor City FurCon. Which, by the way, I'm actually going to be. If you've seen probably the text at the very top of the screen here, I did get approved for my panel at Motor City FurCon. It's happening Saturday at 10 p.m., which is actually like prime time frame. But that is happening, and I will actually be interviewing my good friend Game Over and Alkali Bismuth, who's a former, current chairman or former chairman at one of the FurCons up in Wisconsin. That's what he does. He's very loud ferret. He's very much known for that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. And as a part of that panel, the first time that I did it last year, I actually did it as like show up, like I do the interview. It was 30 minutes apiece. I interviewed Boozy Badger, who's also well known in the Midwest area. And after that interview, he actually ended up approaching Alkali. Alkali said he wanted in, and I changed it up so that this year I'm doing my artist guest for about 20 minutes or so, same as last year, maybe 30. But I have the panel for an hour and a half. So the last hour is actually going to be the interview segment of Alkali. And that segment is actually going to be open to donations between me and Alkali. So it's going to be, I have my set of questions for Alkali, but if you want to ask me a question, or if you want to ask Alkali an additional question, you can donate money, and then you can ask the question. But then the rules still apply for the actual interview, where if we don't want to answer the question, we have 3 scapegoats, which are actually just shots of alcohol. So if we don't want to answer the question, we could take that shot, but we only get out of 3 questions, though. So we have to pick our questions wisely for what we want to answer and take the gambit or not. So that's what I'm doing for that panel. But that said, in terms of the craziest experience, to segue that back around, I know what my top answer would be, but I'm not going to give that answer. So I'll give you my second craziest experience I've had as a furry. When I got into the community, I wasn't staff at all. I eventually got into staff, and there's a panel at Motor City FurCon called Mystery Science Theater Fur 1000, because furry puns. So that's the panel that we do. It's essentially we put on a B movie that we've gotten the clearance to actually play, and you play the movie. And the idea is you have a stage, just a bunch of panelists, and you're trying to get those panelists to tap out, because the audience makes the rules by donating money. You donate money, you get to make a rule, and we have to take sips of beer or wine or whatever throughout the entire movie, and we take a sip every time that the rule is broken or is achieved for the movie. Now, the holy grail of all the panelists that we always want to try to beat is Alkali, because his hat is a liver. He has a massive top hat that he wears. So we always try to get him to tap out, because he's like the holy grail, because he's known for drinking and holding his liquor. So at $1,000, everyone stops drinking beer or wine, and everyone switches to hard liquor. So that crazy experience is last year I got asked to go onto the panel. And part of it was because I was the person that got Alkali to tap out last year, because I was in the audience and I was just holding him to every single rule and keeping track. And I was the reason why he had to tap out. So they figured, let's get some payback. Sigma, come up here. So then I got to be a part of that panel unplanned, completely unplanned. But that was probably, I would say, my crazy experience that I've had as of recent history regarding crazy experiences as a furry. And I'm going to check the chat real quick. Hi. I don't see anything else. It is 9:21. Time actually should be streaming soon. So that said, I'm actually going to call it quit here. Thank you all for joining me on this, asking questions, joining me on this journey of fixing the fursuit. I know it's really weird to see me in like partial poodle mode, but I kind of have to. Oh, you're in there. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, and Brandy, thank you for helping out and allowing me to have you on camera for this. a second body always helps in terms of conversation. It really does. So thank you all so. Not Firstly Furry. I see that's your dinner. Do you think a furry able to use reverse grip swords would be cool? I'm gonna give you a recommendation. I'm gonna drop it in chat here. His name is Raz Prusak. He is a Illinois-based furry. He actually does a lot of like sword prop stuff, and he actually does reverse wielding swords as some of his props. So foam swords, of course, so he could build a cons. And he's really cool. He's an absolute adorable fursuiter, and probably one of the first friends that I actually ended up, or what I consider a friend in the community. But he is an absolute riot. Check him out. He's got some amazing photos of his suit and his props that he does. But that would be my answer to reverse grip swords. Would it be cool? Yes. I know someone who does that, and it is an amazing prop. In fact, props on fursuits is amazing. I'm actually looking to get some for myself. So I'm going to call it here. Time is going to be streaming soon. Thank you so much. If you haven't already been subscribed, please do. Like this video. I'm probably going to do some more tweaks to Sigma. I might do those live. We'll see what happens. But 2 more weeks-ish, I think. And then it's Motor City FurCon 2020, and I'll be there. Please keep your eye out on my channel. Again, I will be doing a live stream of that panel. So if you want to see what's going on there, I won't be able to see the chat. But if you want to see the actual panel itself, please subscribe. You'll be able to get notified of what's going on there. And with that said, thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video. I will not be doing Gaming with Time this Friday. I will be doing... won't be doing any streaming at all. I actually have a date with someone tomorrow. Who does not know yet that I'm the person. So that's gonna be interesting. But we're gonna get there eventually. So thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you next time. And please join me in watching time on his Twitch. That would be Time Twister, and real quick, I will dump that into the chat. You guys can join me over there. I will be in his chat, of course. So you can check me out over there and see my good buddy Time. I'm always doing video streams with him and playing games with him. So please check him out. He's an absolute riot. So that's the link in there. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.